Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show why is it important or necessary to label the categorical variables in R. What will be the problem if you don't give labels to categorical variables? So I will show this in this video. I recommend that you watch this video completely so that you could understand the process. Let me start with the introduction. First of all, I will open RStudio and then I'll open file, and in open file new file, and then I'll click on R script. After that I'll import dataset either from Excel or from CSV or from SPSS data or SAS or CSV format. So we can import dataset from any format here. And after importing dataset, we would like to view the dataset to see what kind of variables are there in the file. In today's video, I'll show various scripts that I will use to label the data, and also to show if the categorical variables have not been labeled, then what will be the problem in data analysis. So I'll be using these various scripts. You should check and read this, and I'll be using this in my video. So after this, I'll go to R. This is R. Now I want to import data set, and that data set will be imply data save. This is in SPSS format, so I can either import from here or I can import from file, import data set, and this is SPSS file. So I'll browse, and after browsing I'll go to desktop, and desktop this is my file that I want to import, and now the file has been imported here. This is imply underscore data. Since this file name is long, so I want to make it short, so I'll write impl is equal to this is equal to employee this file. This is the original file. So if I run this, yes, it has made empl as this original. So there are two files, and I can show both of these files to you. So this file, one is this file, and another one is this file, and both of them are equal to each other. I just changed its name to short. After this, I would like to view the data, and I just viewed it. So first of all, I want to see names of these variables. Names, file name is empl. So if I run it, it will show names there. So in this file, these are the names: gender, birth date, this is ID, this is education level, this is job category, this is salary beginning, this is job time, this is previous experience, and this is minority. So this is student ID or the employee ID. This is gender. This is a qualitative or descriptive variable. It has two categories: male, female. Birth date, this is string. Education level, this is a numeric variable. Job category, this is a also descriptive or qualitative variable or categorical. There are three job categories in this, we have clerical, custodial, and manager. Salary is also numeric. Salary begin is also numeric. Job time is numeric. Previous experience is numeric variable, and minority is also a categorical variable, whether the employee belongs to minority or no minority. Okay. So after this, I'll use various types of commands that I have already, so let me copy those commands. So these are the various commands that I have made for this. So first of all, I want to, okay, let me show it to you. This is the gender variable, and gender variable is in 1, and this has been coded as 1 and 2. So 1 stands for male, and 2 stands for female. Since this variable has not been labeled, so it will create a problem in data analysis, and I later on show what kind of problem it will create. So let me, in order to label gender variable, I will write this command. Okay, so here I write the data set name, and after that $sign, then gender dot f. Then gender dot f means that I'm going to label this as a factor variable, and that will be equal to factor, and within parentheses the data set name, $sign, gender, and then after comma I'll write labels in column male and female. So 1 and 2, 1 will stand for male, and 2 will stand for female. If I run this, it has been now changed into labels. So let me check it. Yes, you can see gender F has now been labeled. So 1 is for male, and 2 is for female. This 2 is for female. So 1 stands for male, and 2 stands for female. Similarly, I can also label minority variable, and now I give name minor.f. So minor.f is the labeled variable instead of minority. So if I click on yes, it will also label this, and it shows that the variable has now been labeled. So let me check it, and here is this is the labeling of minor f minority. So no is for 0, and 1 is for minority. Okay, so after this I'll also job category. So job category, job cat was the original variable, and I want to change it to job.f to make it labeled. So empl dot sign job cat dot f, that is equal to factor within parentheses empl, the data set name, followed by $sign job cat, comma labels equal c within parentheses clerical, comma within parentheses custodial, comma within parentheses manager, and this will convert the numeric values 1 to 3 into clerical, custodial, and manager. So if I click on run, this will create another variable of job category which is in labels. So clerical, we have clerical, and we have other names also. There are custodials, there are also managers. So now the variable, this variable, job category variable, has now been labeled into clerical, custodial, and managers. This is the way how to label variables. After this, I would like to make a table, a cross table of these labeled variable gender f and job category. So I'll write table underscore 1, and this argument for table, and to run it, it has made the table 1. So now the table underscore 1 has been made, and I would like to print it. If I print it, it will show me this is the cross table of classification of employees by job category and gender. So 157 among males are clerical, 27 out of the total custodian are male, and there are 73 managers who are male. Similarly, 206 from clerical job are female, 10 are managers from female. So this is a cross table of job category and gender. I make another table of gender and minority, and both of them are labeled variables. So if I run this, table 2 has been created, and now I will print table 2, and that will show me the classification of employees by gender and minority. So this is the 2 by 2 table, since minority has 2 categories and gender has 2 categories. So 194 males are belong to not minority, and 64 belongs to minority class. 176 from female don't belong to minority, and 40 of the females belong to minority. I'll also make another table, cross table of minority against job category. So that will be 2 by 3, and if I print this variable, this is a classification of employees by job category and minority. So those who are not in minority, 276 belong to clerical job, 14 belongs to custodial, and 80 belongs to manager. And those who belong to minority, 87 of them belongs to clerical, 13 belong to custodial, and 4 belongs to manager. I can also name this, but if I have already named this before already, so I can just name it and see these are the various names. After this, I want to estimate regression model, and before regression model I would have to install this command less r. Since I have already installed this package, so I will just use library within parentheses less r. If I run this, it says yes, it has been loaded, and after that I will make this model 1, model underscore 1, and that is equal to lm. Salary is the dependent variable, or the outcome, or the response variable, and tilde means regress this on these variables. Now salary begin is the quantitative variable, job time is the quantitative variable, education level is the quantitative variable, gender is the this is categorical variable, but this is not in labeled form. This is in the original form, that is 0, 1 or 1, 2. Job category is also a qualitative variable, but this has not been labeled. So this is in original, that is 1, 2, 3. So if I run this regression, it has estimated model 1. Now I will print model 1. I will summarize. So I will click on summary, and this is summary of this variable. Now you see, for gender it has just been written minus 1018. So we don't know whether this is the coefficient for male or female, because this variable has not been factored. We haven't used the labeled variable. Similarly, there are 3 job categories, and it shows 1 coefficient. There should be 2 coefficients for dummy. Since we haven't used the labeled variable, that was jobcat.f. So if you don't label qualitative variables, then that creates problem. We don't know what is the coefficient for clerical, what is the coefficient for custodial, and what is the coefficient for manager. So in order to do this, I will write another model, and instead of gender I will use gender.f, and instead of job I will use job category jobcat.f. So if I run this model, then it will give me the actual results where the qualitative variables will be taken as labeled variable. So yes, this model have been run, and after that I'll print this model 2, and when we compare model 2 with model 1, and as I told you, in model 1 there are no separate coefficients for job categories. So I should summarize this model. Sorry, I should summarize this model 2. And this is the, now you can see, this is the intercept for the model. This is salary begun. This is job time. This is education level. These are the three numeric variables that are quantitative variable. Now, in gender variable, when I use this as gender.f, it shows that the code for female is 1. So it has negative correlation. It means on the average, the salary of the female is less than those of the male by this coefficient, that is 1506. When I used custodial variable as a factor variable, now it gives me two categories. This coefficient is for custodial, and this one is for managers, and you know the base category is that of clerical. So if I check all these variable except the gender variable and the custodial, all of the other variables are highly significant. The R squared of this is 83, which means 83% of the variation in salary is explained by salary begin, job time, education level, gender, job category, etc. And adjusted R square is equal to 0.8278. F statistic is equal to 380 on 6 and 467 degrees of freedom with p value 0.00000. So this is highly significant. So overall this model is significant. After this, I'll make another table. I'll make a table, a cross table, and I label that as table underscore 11. And this, in this table I am classify implies by gender and subject, but here I use gender which is not labeled. I use job category which is not labeled. So if I print this table, it will make cross table, but it will not be labeled. So you can let me first run this, and after that I'll print this table. If I print this table, this is the 3 by 3 table. Now I don't know what are the labels for 1, 2, 3 and what are labels for 1, 2, 3. Now if I use the original table, that is 1, it will show okay. I will also make another table, table underscore 1, 2, in which I classify employees by gender and minority, but these variables are not labeled. So here the factors have not been used. So if I run this and then if I print, it will show the cross table but without labels. So this is without label. Similarly, this table 1, 3, this is also cross table of minority and job category. If I run it and print it, it will this is the variable, but it has not been labeled. So we don't know what are these values for. So 1 stands for what, 2 stands for what. So that is why it is important that we label these codes or these values, so that in the cross table we can see how to do this. So let me use table 1. I will show this. If I run this, it will give me a cross table of gender and subject and job category, in which these variables are labeled. So it will give me a cross table with labels, and you can see now instead of 1 2 3 it has clerical, custodial, manager, and here 0 stands for 1 stands for male and 2 stands for female. Similarly, I can also show you table 2 in which the labeled variables have been used for gender and minority. So let me write it table 2 and let me run this, and after that let me print this table. If I print this table, it will give me a cross table with labels. So minority has been labeled into no and yes, and gender has been labeled into male and female. After that, I'll make a cross table of minority and job categories. So if I print this table number 3, it will show me a cross table with the labels that of minority and job category. So you can see 276 employees of those who don't belong to minority are clerical, 14 of them are custodial, and 80 of them are managers. 87 of the clerical belong to minority, 13 of custodial belong to minority, and 4 of managers belong to minority. So this shows how important it is to label values in categorical variables. If we don't label categorical variables, then it will be very difficult for us to interpret regression result as well as the cross tables. I hope this was quite helpful for you. Kindly subscribe to the channel and share this video and various videos of this channel with your friends, colleagues, and colleagues, and you may also share these in various WhatsApp groups so that they could reach to maximum possible number of people. Thanks for watching.